been popping off. 3 kills to his name. Viper Spit still in existence, which means all of the players from Foot are low. Could be easy pickings.
わークロニクルなんよ。クロニクルなのよ。クロちゃんなのよ。クロちゃん。この2人ならなんとかやってくれそうだ。そう思わないか。なんとかあるよ。なんとかあるんだって。なんとかあるんだって。うわー、ここ取れたら本物。あー、惜しい。うわっ、うわっ、ありよありよありよありよありよありよ。うわっ、意味がわからん。なんで俺は千葉にいる時だけ幕張1回もイベントなかったんや。何のために千葉住んでたんや。幕張か近いとこに住んでたのに。なんで幕張東京に引っ越してきた瞬間幕張イベント頻発してるんや。
It is important to remind you that the pistol rounds have belonged almost solely to Fnatic. Throughout the 4 maps that these teams have played over this season, Foot have won
簡単にエロング取らせてくれるんだ。
went on to only lose 1 round on that attack. So, first engagement will be at a captain entry, but he's completely spotted out. The pinch is a little bit slow, but he's actually swinging back in.
Fully blind maneuver. It doesn't go in his favor, which allows Fnatic to just waltz into the A site, not going any further, not going to the spawn or any of that kind of madness. No, site control and a wait for Foot to take the fight to them.
Foot have an opportunity to look for a flank. Fallen. Did he break that turret or did he get pulled back? A lot of the time, Alfio will pull back that turret because he gets out of range of it when he plays that post plant.
I feel sorry for Mr. Fallen. He's got to deal with 3 players.
Oh, they're not ready for him.
They really aren't. Boaster turned around. Now it hasn't. Now is his moment. They're both hiding away. Oh, Mr. Fallen with a chance. They've touched the spike, which puts more pressure onto the site. Wait, diffuse halfway. Chronicle gets the first kill. Can they continue firing away?
Oi, perfect.
Okay, that was quick. That was real quick.
So you can.
On top with another pistol win.
That's to catch them off guard. Fallen finds nothing. And once he's dealt with, Fnatic can turn all around on their focus. They don't lose a single player on the pistol.
Yeah, Fnatic really want to keep the pace on, and it seems they have got a lot of faith on Durka to keep on fragging, right, with their setup they've had.
They absolutely do, and you'll see a lot of the times, Fnatic early round is casual, I would say. They don't love to overfight you early. They'll play a 3-0-2 like they're set up now. Eventually, there's going to be Odin on that right-hand side of the map that you'll see spam through the wall, but they want to catch and see if there's any early fighting. So the early haunt goes out down mound. If there's early presence there, they can choose. So they want to fight into that or quickly rotate back over towards the opposite side of the map. So it really shuts down early aggression from Foot.
And this is not something that we're seeing for the first time here for Fnatic. Foot obviously coming into this, we've got some expectations and how they want to deal with it.
It does mean Fnatic have to re-clear some of this stuff here, but what we saw from Foot in the previous fight versus them is sometimes they will stack 3 over towards Rebel and look to fight aggressively with a Paranoia, this time just being used to stall out this hit, but it's just a rinse and repeat from the pistol.
Durka moving inwards.
Wow,
plays right in front of him, the classics doing work. All of a sudden, they've got advantage. Vandal recollected, but there's a lot of low players into the site, and he cleans it all up, sweeps them off of their feet, and Fnatic are 2-0 on the board.
Best possible situation for Leo 2, gets 3 kills, the plant, just 2 off of that ultimate. He may have that in this 3rd round. Lotus is a map very attack-sided when it comes to farming orbs early on. 2 players to fight off it too, but Fnatic very rarely send themselves into it early, so the Paranoia ends up hitting. This time catches Alphair. We saw the pivot in the previous matchup be that Alfio would play slightly further back to avoid the Paranoia coming in. This is also a different angle from Mr. Fallen, where you can get a little further tucked into Baby Door, so it would catch you, even if you're playing a little bit tighter back. Doesn't matter though, because Fnatic are just disengaging from that early fight. If they want to re-clear, that's where the benefit of this Fade comes online. They can use the Prowler, the Haunt, everything to retake that space. You'll notice Fnatic play without a flash on this composition because I think it's more important to be able to clear and isolate players than it is to have a flash going past a one-way smoke like this.
Kiri having a drop back here. I think it's clear from what you've said so far, Ender, that Foot are forced to have new tech into this. They've already played against Fnatic. It's expected that Fnatic will adjust. So it's really important Foot bring some new changes into
this. And the thing is, this is an attack-sided map. Like you have so much ability once you gain control over the door over by mound, baby door between A and B. You can just push and pull your opponents all the way around the map. This time though, Foot have 3 players ready to fight early and the stall power of the Killjoy.
Big time. 30 seconds left. They can do all that much. And with all the reinforcements arriving, Cracks might be trapped to the back of the side.
いいフェイントだ。
Nice coordination with the paint shields as well. And Durka frontlining. They've already guarded the space. Read onto Mr. Fallen's position.
ちゃんと警戒してた。
Poison at your feet, but the job has already been done. And a captain close spy, Chronicle, grand angle.
Another one?
So much. You know, you get a double kill after you throw it.
スクリームとかでいつもそこにいるんだろうな。
To your exposal, Kiwi.
ああ。
But no one from Fnatic dies this round, and it just shows they carry on the momentum and the dominance.
I don't know quite what Foot are going to do. Foot showing a little bit of presence over towards Mound, and this is actually the round where Fnatic quickly try to take some space over towards A. It's a rarity for them.
まあ、東京まで風呂入っとくわ。
Be this potential triple flank that may have an option double flank. I have to hold that thought. But Boaster's even waiting out for that one.
Ooh, Boaster in trouble. We've seen him run away from a lot of these pushes before. Last time they matched up against each other, but this time it's 2, and it's met with Fnatic's assistance to help him out. He's not backing away. He's just going to play the angle until he's got his friends to play
Fnatic are
with.
dancing around the map. Durka's walked through baby door. He's just on the B site now too.
うわ、すげえとこ入ってる。
But now they can accelerate into B.
ただ裏がやばい。
This fast.
でも超警戒してる。
But they're holding for it so dutifully.
So much patience to just hold down this line.
Now look at A. Chronicle's going into his one as well. It gets traded. That's the risk with spreading apart like this. But Fnatic find that kill. Another orb taken from Leo. I don't know. This is what I was talking about when I said on the attack, you can just dance around the map. They're farming every orb. I love this. No, I love it when teams do this. Maximizing, min-maxing your ult economy is such a powerful thing to do, especially on maps like Lotus, like Fracture, where there's more than just the 2 orbs.
Every little bit matters.
So many of them, especially playing versus, the eco buy of Foot.
デリン。
You're just allowed to do
来るよこれ。
Fnatic very smart, but if you're a Foot fan and you want to look at the bright side of life, our captain has a gun, which he just lost, but well, that is the bright side of life. And I never said it was bright, but it's the brightest side.
Another one now.
バイパーズピットをどこに出すのか。
It was an odd way Foot were playing, sort of sending him out on his own. He has to turn up now that he's got a rifle in hand. And it will be with this fast aggression over towards A, but you're never going to see a fight come down here from Fnatic. I have to hold my thought. Alfier re-peeking into it. That's what I was talking about, though. Yep. He likes to play behind the paranoia and then push back in. He has that timing down. That is a glimpse of what we saw a few different rounds.
Yeah, it's all things we've seen before, and it's all things that Foot have seen before.
Yep.
Playing up against Fnatic.
Also, Alfier on the operator, it's not a surprise on this map. Was doing it on buying 2 on the attack.
That's the thing about Lotus, right? If you're on the defense, you tend to want to attack, take a space control, right? Yep. And that operator and Alpha does so much.
Now Kiwi's been forced back to play into sight. But Foot aren't over-rotating. You have to sort of hold your ground, but it comes tough because, especially with where Mr. Fallen's playing, tucked behind that baby door, they can be broken down. The pinch can come in. And hold on.
Spray through smoke. That was the way they got the kill there. Mr. Fallen, did he get dinged through the wall? Has to drop back. At least he's got safety, but it's given away some access. 2 entries Fnatic have for this attack.
Foot like to play quick rotate on this map into a heavy like pre-take almost. They fight out against you with numbers using the mobility of Neon. They're going to be able to do something like that on this B site. Notice they give the plant over. It's a 5 versus 4 situation for them. The trouble is, there's the Viper's pit, right? So now you have to work into that. There's no scouting. You're dreadful scouting with this comp from Foot, so they have to fight their way through. And that is not a favorable fight for them, especially when Durka's got that shorty he can go back into.
Yeah, it's all too tough. There is a door opening here from out of captain to try and cause pressure onto Alfaya. He's got to look in multiple directions. He's got the assistance of his teammate, but Maj is there to fight as well. Maj all of a sudden has been popping off. 3 kills to his name. Viper Spit still in existence, which means all of the players from Foot are low. Could be easy pickings. 4.
Wow!
It's Chronicle Day. It's Chronicle
クロニクルなんよ。クロニクルなのよ。クロちゃんなのよ。クロちゃん。ちょっとヒヤッとした。ここ重なってたらちょっとヒヤッとした。これは気持ちいいな。いや、落としたと思った俺も。
All paying a difference in the end, and it was such a good effort by Moj, turning it all around. But now back to economical collapse, back to a round of Fnatic is favorite, and back to a situation where the gap.
おい、スマイトオーディ見せてくれよ。やめたのか。
Would have really tried to put up a fight over towards Rebel. Now the captain spotted too. Like not overcommitting anywhere really. There's a world where Moj has the judge, but oh, that is anti-stratting. That just is. Must be aware of that tight angle being held on a half buy when a judge could be in play, something like this. And they're quickly moving over towards A.
Well, Fnatic aren't scared of showing their presence now towards this A
side. But
on the other hand, scared to regress, right? And the captain not really want to take the chance to just walk forward, gain info. On the other hand, is just not stopping, man. He's just so strong.
おお、トリプルピック、ドローン合わせ。ああ、エースあるよ。エースやれてる。エス。ああ、エース譲ってる。
Fnatic are just going to chase after him. Here comes Chronicle. Build up those all orbs. Well, cracks. At least puts an end to Chronicle's life.
Complete lack of sportsmanship.
Yeah, no.
In a qualifier match.
クロニクルさん、エコで生きるのやめてもらっていいですか。
If it's anyone to deny the ace, it's going to be cracks.
It absolutely is.
これ絶対カタカタしてます。フナティック公式。
Okay, Chronicle kills everyone. We agree. He's insane. Yes. Okay. Okay. Man's absolutely nuts. Let's shift the focus. Foot are getting obliterated again. In the last map, they are now down. What is this? 19-2.
カタカタしてんだろ、フナティック公式見てるか。
It can't remain this way forever.
No, it really
he now has an
てかやば、15キル3で
Let's
しょ。
go for it on the neon without using the
フナの
rifles.
公式
And then
活
when they
発化
do
すぎ
have
ない。
them, Chronicle's getting a 4K back-to-back rounds.
あったかくなってきましたし。しゃあないっす
Now
ね。
though, like
オペか。おお、すげえ。そんなピークの仕方あるんだ。オペだってなってそう。
Done. Or at least they'll take the measures to deal with him.
Yeah, that pullback smoke is a really good,
powerful
anti-opping. Well, the threat is you could have scaled to the opposite side off that pullback, so Kiwi can no longer just hold the one angle.
プライドバトル始まってるよ、これ。
So still unknown, haunt in place.
You can't play this though.
No.
Like this is how Fnatic
お
plays.
Op the op. Alpha takes charge, and now Fnatic look to storm
これ
this
メンタル
site.
きてます。
There's delaying utility here from foot. There's Moj lying in wait with killjoy pieces of utility. Nano Swarm, Durka doesn't care. Just bunny hops his way inwards. Moj wants to take this fight. He really does. Pushes him within his own Nano Swarm together with a paranoia.
あ、やばい。
Time in the fight as well. Foot. This is their chance. They've got the numbers advantage.
They're pulling back. They have lockdown to play the retake. If this pivot does end up going through into B, Spike has crossed past the door. There's 3 players ready to go. With 35 seconds left, they could also look to try and deny a plant here.
クロちゃんなんとかして。
Might want to play the long game here. Lockdown enabled and want to take this safely. What are the chances that Fnatic going to take here? They don't take the B side, they go to A, but they lose Chronicle in the process.
And Footer completely aware. Spike will end up getting planted here. Some mollies to force Leo into an uncomfortable position. Leo has to find a fight, but it won't be afforded to him.
中瀬地か、大丈夫かなこれ。この2人ならなんとかやってくれそうだ。そう思わないか。なんとかあるよ。なんとかあるんだって。なんとかあるんだって。おお。2-on-4.
There's not a single weakness on Fnatic. Kill their front line, their back line will tear you to pieces. Leo taking 2 in the 1v4.
ここのジャンプピークで確認できたのでかくない？
How many answers into an operator can you have? That wasn't even utility, it was just good movement. to get the jump. And yet Foot did everything in their power.
This was their
Catching
round.
Chronicle on the lurk, but these two kills finding a way to isolate the ultimate to spot them out. Alpha Year, just rapid fire with the op.
マジでオペうまいな。
This is what Fnatic does best. When you're in a situation where you don't have control over, you pivot to a side of the map where you can have more things in your favor. Put the odds within your hands.
Because Foot, every round they can buy are going all in. You know, pushing it to the center.
Yeah.
Heavy armor rifles. Every round is a swing round. They lost a rifle round 3 rounds ago. Next one was a save. They lost last round. This one, another half buy. Moj, the best thing you can come up with is a judge to play the close angle up into
マ
B.
ジトルコの英雄だろ。
But Fnatic, you know they're gonna heavy exec. They don't leave anything to chance in the anti-ecos. Lockdown to come in. They won't have to use Durka's ult until the post plant. And the nade in the back corner there too. There's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide. You are dead.
Goodness. Paranoia coming through. This is Foot wanting to take
や
the
ばいです
pace
こ
in
れ。
their
大丈
own
夫ですか？
way. And they're actually succeeding for a second. They don't have the best weaponry, but they've done some damage. But Fnatic are collapsing upon them. Crossfire set up, and there's nothing you can do. Fnatic 8-0, unstoppable force just slamming through their opposition as if they are nothing.
こんなことが
Movement with good utility.
あっていいん
And
で
if
す
you'll
か？
leave on site too, you're gonna get overrun with the paint shells, with the combo of the C's, with everything. Fnatic have thought it all through.
Kiri, hyper aggressive, together with Mr.
Ah,
Fallen, actually.
oh,
Where the ball
God.
comes through, though, it's actually a trade. Mr. Fallen spraying across. And this aggression, this time around, has worked out.
And they've kind of got everything on lockdown. 2 players, outside Rubble, 4 foot, the pit in mid, and then Killjoy with all the info, playing towards C. That's actual smoke that allows Boaster to get the cross. Sees the alarm, sees the paint shell, breaks the one that could have done some serious damage.
Proud of that to help out now. Moj realizes he's not only against one player, he's got a
Oh,
couple to
繋いだ。
deal with. Recuperates with his own teammates. But Boaster, what is this?
He has to take a chance. They're down numbers. He wants something.
ここ取れたら
Chronicle arriving from long.
本物。
Foot playing the patience
Ah,
game.
惜しい。
Double stack up. Successful. And now Chronicle and Leo to deal with. From the shadows, info gain. No one on site. They've got to be to the back of it or in long. Dark cover, Chronicle, out into the open.
Yeah.
Goes up. This is
Yeah.
not the way Fnatic do it. And now cracks on the case. Leo.
いらんのよバイパースピットなんて。
And really
なんで2人目倒した？
into Foot's head.
I'm at a loss for words. Fnatic
How?
have clawed themselves out of 2 versus 4.
どういうこと？
Chronicle and Leo are nuts. What is this? Taking the fight 2 foot, not allowing them back on the site. It's another swing round for Foot. They
マジ
lose
か
it.
あ、来ました。
They're back to the sheriff.
あ、スマイトじゃないからセー
Backs
フ。
are against the wall, but Moj finally finds his.
Desperation, desperation. They've got to do something.
Ah, mas é.
And it does work
Olha.
out for just a little bit. It's a trade, but no money, man. No money, no guns. This was their card. They've played it.
By the way, the Odin did damage over by A. All 3 players must have been chunked by that.
You've got to feel for Foot here, though, right? Fnatic is splendid play. How must it feel
偉い。
when you win a map against a Goliath, when you start to have hope, and then all being crushed away, all being denied?
まあこれはきちいべさすがに。武器もない
Look,
し。
it's not all over. The lower bracket is there. There's still opportunities for representation in Tokyo, but Fnatic,
Fnatic playing like the
お
best
偉い
team
ちゃ
in
ん
the
と
NBA
they
again.
really
ナイフ壊す前
are.
に。
And, you know, the world, they're looking to double up, be twice the champions of the world and EMEA.
おいおい見えてきたよ。
To 0.
Forgotten.
東京のみんなの頭見えてきた。
Fnatic since then are
東京タワーのてっぺんぐらい見えてきた
23-2
今。
in round score. Given over 2 foot. Now with the fast look over towards Rubble. Foot have 3
Whoa.
players here, but they're playing so far back. It's a quick trade, and Durka out of the game. Well, usually you'd say that's a problem for Fnatic, but the way Leo and Chronicle have been playing, it may not matter.
俺はもう予選の時から見えてたからな。
May drop upon this A side. That's exactly what happens. Actually catches both of the players. No.
Just one.
Kiwi is able to fall back from it. Can he save out of captain's life? Oh dear. Seized in place.
He can't hear the door opening right now.
He can't hear a thing. Chronicle and Bose are moving in together. That's a perfect opportunity for them to grab that easy kill. Kiwi out of this position. And
Chronicle 強え今日。
not stopping.
いつも強えけど。
10 HP on Chronicle, but does it matter? He's got friends. Moj is alone. It's a lonely world, but maybe that's where he thrives. Maybe, hopeful thinking.
There is a lockdown, but the clock is starting to tick. You can't even rely on it. That long wind-up time.
Hope those last. Fnatic. Patient, very.
Oh, the stall, and now Boaster coming around on the flank.
Annoying.
It's planted for him on drop.
Leo, taken down, chance.
吸い込みないか
Not
こ
quite
れ。
diffused halfway. Lockdown even available for Moj, but is there real time?
It's
Might not come down to it. Both.
ああ
Moj!
これはちょっと
Around.
And Moj had a couple of
時
these.
間かけすぎ
Don't
た
forget
か。
the 4K inside of Chronicler's pit.
まあまあまあまあまあ、
The
どん
retakes
まい
have
どんま
just
いどんまい
been
どんまい。
misery. 4 foot when they're even in the position to do them.
でも
Now,
Fnatic 的にはああいう場面こそ取りたそうでは
Fnatic
あ
don't
る。
have an ult. They can farm. Moj has the lockdown still from the last round. Didn't have to use it to clutch it up. But Fnatic have changed the pace in these last few rounds. Really trying to catch foot on the timings.
Ooh, Durka ends up losing
What's
his life
up?
very early.
Captain.
Double kill with the Spect and upgrades to a Vandal.
まずい
Not
流
too
れが
bad, not too shabby.
変わっち
Got
ま
the
ったか。
spike on site now. If a hit tries to come in, lockdown going to be immediately slammed. Cracks too with the null command. Kiwi hunting on a flank just to contain these players.
Yeah, for,
And now players spotted out.
やべえ、弁当が。
exactly.
弁
Which is
当
why
あそ
Kiwi
こは
can
ま
also
ず
have
い。
impact with his own backstab. With that rotate around him, the wrap around. But yeah, what Foot needs to do here is maintain control over that spike, increase the pressure, have the players holding the right position. As you said, the mid push from Chronicle telegraph, 2 players looking at his direction while the rest try to lure the attention span over to C main. But this is where Kiwi comes in, but loses his life. Actually, 3v4 is fathomable.
Yeah, time to use that lockdown. Low on the clock. Foot have to be able to move in, or rather, Fnatic have to move in and
う
accomplish
わ
something.
すげえクロニクルは取ってる。
But
いつの間
honestly,
に
instead of moving in through mid, he goes all the way around from spawn. Do you expect that? It really is a tall order
Oh,
to
Fallen's
think of
turning around.
this.
Fallen knows there has to be an
ちょっとクロニクル
option
移してってこれ。
Timing, because Fnatic are actually putting pressure now into main, which is why Mr. Fallen is looking at, which allows Chronicle to move.
あるよあるよあるよあるよあるよあるよ。
Taking one out of the equation.
No.
A kill onto Mr.
He just
Fallen.
needs a
It's the
kill.
end of it. 10 seconds. He needs a kill. Needs to look to the other side. It's a
うわ
He's a monster. He's a and shows Foot who's boss.
意味がわからん。
I'm looking at Booster right now. We can't even believe it. What is that?
絶対シーロンの投げ逃げたと思ったんだけど。
Most clutch man alive.
ははは。
The fans recognize it. This is an unwinnable round. His teammates all dead. And it's a fake teleport that he still turns around on?
多分シーロンだとは思ってそう。
Bose is like, my teammate's cracked. My teammate's cracked.
Mini can't believe it.
これ。
Look, this is why Fnatic is so great, right?
相手もうまかったけどな。
Sound, right? Heavy on their pressure.
すげえな。いつの間にクロニクルあんな移動してたんだろう。全然気づかなかった。スルスルって言ってたな。
Understatement, honestly. This has silenced Foot. It's silenced their fans. It's silenced their minds. Actually, no, their minds are probably spinning.
This was the heartbreak round, though. Like the first one of Moj. Chronicle gets the 2 kills, finishes him off with the
ちゃん
finish.
となんか人数差ができてもプランで取り返すからすげえよな。 なんでこんな男がスマイト使ってたの？
Become a different player. He has to transform for them to have a chance. That's
何
number
これ
one.
ガチでスキン変えたの？誰かが拾ってるだけ？
Has to be
ガチでスキン変えた？
They won Fnatic.
ガチでスキン変えたの？
That is the only hope that remains.
Look, by no means Foot came into this and said, this is an easy match. Right? They didn't even say they're favorites. They cannot say. Who can say that? No one is favorite against Fnatic.
なんかスマイトから変えてから調子良くないですか？
But love going into this B site. But a lot of the time they love to push towards Waterfall. See this Viper Walk cutting off the killjoy. Alfier wants to play in front of it, and he takes out Kiwi.
And there's no reinforcements.
うわーちょっと？
Oh, stop it!
おっとおっと？
Oh, kidding me? Again?
取りに行ったな今。確実に取りに行った。
Disgusting at this point.
ちょっとアルファイさんやめてもらっていいですか。
Alright, pull the plug on it, honestly.
But we're already on life support.
Time to end it all.
甘えてませんか、アルファイさん。アルファイさん絶対取りに行ったっすよね今。
Where to begin? Tracking there on a sliding neon for the headshot, and then 2 more on the way
いや
out.
これは行くわ。
The smile at the end is like, I don't need to see, guys. I don't need to see.
Foot can't even believe it. Like, you just have to laugh it off.
や
At
って
this
笑っ
point,
てる。
check him PC. Every single Fnatic player is doing things that are just unholy this game.
It's crazy. It really is. Fnatic on a different level. First map, maybe
わ
not.
シラッシュシラッシュ
It is Sheriff's full armor.
だ。あーちょっとボスさん危ね
The
え。
timing on Boaster, but even the luck isn't on their side.
Well, the delay is left from Fnatic. At
危
least
ねえ、アグラ書いてた今。
it's given time for rotations to come through. For desperate. What will they do? Compose.
やばい。
Alpha drops. Not quite in a position where the
Dirk
gun
on the
can be
flank.
collected. Durka takes him a while.
Whoa.
Chunk down in health, but still double to his name. Boaster double to his name.
東京東京東京東京東京
But honestly, it is to no avail. Fnatic superiority
皆
illustrated.
さんマスターズ東京で会いましょう。
13-2 and 13-1 in the final 2 maps. They lose 1 map and they say we
ようこそ
define our fate.
東京千葉へ。
No one else.
Hey, Boaster, get ready to learn Japanese, buddy. You're headed to
それロンタ
Tokyo.
ス強すぎね。
What a slaughter. The Fnatic fans out in
いや
force
2
today
対4返しすぎだろマジで。
got challenged to the
Is right. I am joined by Fnatic's IGL Boaster.
Oh.
First of all, congratulations. You're
この
going
二人
to
は KT なん
Japan.
だ。
I know you really wanted to qualify for this event, so tell me how you're feeling right now.
It feels amazing because I went there in December, and it's just nice to know that I'm going to be going back and eating at Coco Ichibanya. No,
Well, what else are you most
なんて
looking
言った
for?
ここ
obviously
一
the
番。
fans. I got stickers for them, like whoever it was that I was
Coco
going to go
Ichi って言っ
to.
たのか。
So yeah, I get them printed up, and yeah, it's
コ
just
コイ
gonna
チ
be
食べるの
sick.
楽しみって言ってるよもしか
you've
して。
finally done it. Now I gotta say, thanks to Bind, you kind of started the social media Fnatic, Chonatic commenters. Everyone was kind of piling it on. What happened on Bind?
We lost 2 advantage.
前来た時俺チョップスティックあげたんだよね。
And
みん
then
な
on
の
defense,
名前とカタカナ入れたや
we
つ
never had anyone in scrims push us back side.
ミニにもあ
And
げ
they
た
just。kept abusing it with KO.
ちっちゃい箸。
And I think we panicked. And we
ちなみに
didn't have
ミニ
any
の箸が
solutions
一番
for it.
高かった。
We tried, but then the razor came in. We were just
子供用の
fumbling
く
the
っ
bag a
そ
little
短い
bit,
や
and
つあげ
then
たらそれが
what
一番
happened,
高
we
かっ
start
た。
trying more, and people start trying doing individual stuff, and then we're no longer playing any macro. It's very random. So yeah, it was a bit rubbish, but back to the drawing board, and now Alpia has to listen to me when it comes to
なんか日本っぽいだね。
setups, because he's like, I do this, I do this.
夏で
I was
暑い
like,
か
"What's
ら
the
センスとかいいん
reason?"
じゃねえかな。
He's like, I don't know.
扇あるかな。
Don't out him like that. He had a couple of big rounds.
名
As
前とか
well.
入れるや
Now,
つ。
Matt vetoes. I was very surprised because you
ミー
and
のクソ
Fat,
ちっ
you're
ちゃくしよう
both
ま
great
た。
on Lotus.
かわいそうだ
According
な。
to historically that you played.
They went
いやでもめでてえな。
and yeah,
無敗で
came from the flank,
マスター
and
ズ
then I
東
didn't
京
even
か。
realize he won. I was like,
で
what
き
can
す
you
ぎて
do
る。
to kill on the KO?
The
'Cause
reaction
強
was
かったけど。
hilarious. Millie didn't realize either. And very quickly, last question.
不安すぎる。
I know Fat,
対
just
策され
lost
ない
two
だろう
rounds.
か。
They will
マ
have
ス
a
ターズ
second
東
chance.
京
They。can still qualify for Tokyo. Do you think that they're good enough to do it?
Of course, you know.
対策され対策するゲームだからマスタ
Alpia
ーズ
representing
東京
Turkey,
不安だ
but
な。
having a
大丈夫
full
かな。
roster of Turkish players
大丈夫なんだろうか。
representing their country is
Been locked in. It's time to find out who the
253日無敗。
second one will be today.
かっこよすぎない
After the break, we're going to be bringing you Navi
365
versus
日
Team Liquid.
いい子。ちょっとこれマスターズ東京決まったんなら残りのプレイオフ俺出してくんねえかなマジで。いえいえナメプじゃないです。これ対策されるんで俺を出すことによって警戒させるんですよ。無敗記録があるから。いやそんなものは記録に過ぎないですよ。僕たちが見てるのは優勝ですから。